Your house is on fire. Your wife just walked out the door. You just got fired from the job that paid your bills. Most men would collapse. They'd look for pity. They'd show the world their wounds and wonder why nobody cares. But a master knows the cold truth. The moment you show your pain, you become prey. Imagine getting the worst news of your life in the middle of a board meeting. A weak man panics. His face turns red. He begs for air. A Machiavellian man. He stands up, fixes his tie, gives a calm excuse, and walks out with his head high. Nobody knows he's bleeding, because if they don't know you're losing, they can't celebrate your defeat. The world is waiting for you to break. It wants to see you beg, sweat, and explain yourself. The second you show the world you are hurting, the vultures start circling. They don't come to help, they come to finish you off. Desperation is the scent of a dying animal, and in this world, there is no middle ground. If you don't look like the hunter, you are the meal. If you're losing right now, and you came here looking for a shoulder to cry on, leave now. Click off the video. This isn't for victims. This isn't for the man who wants to be told it's going to be okay. This is for the man who is ready to stay cold while his life is on fire. Machiavelli didn't care if you were losing. He cared if you looked like a loser. Because a man who can lose everything and still look you in the eye with a stone-cold face, that is the man people fear. Think about it. Your woman walks out the door. Do you chase her? Do you blow up her phone begging for a reason? You get fired in front of the whole office. Do you stammer and make excuses? Do you try to explain why it's not your fault? Your house is burning to the ground while you're in a meeting. Do you panic like a child? If you do, you've already lost. Not because of the fire, but because you let the world see you shiver. Today, I'm teaching you the rarest skill on earth, the 4 rules of the sovereign mask. I am going to show you how to walk through hell without breaking a sweat. I will teach you how to stay cold, so that even when you are losing, the world is too terrified to finish you off. By the end of this, you won't just know how to hide your losses, you'll know how to use them to terrify your enemies. Stay until the end, or keep bleeding in public. The choice is yours. You think your biggest enemy is the fire, the debt, or the woman leaving. You're wrong. Your biggest enemy is the look on your face. Most men spend their lives being a billboard for their own misery. They walk into a room and their eyes are screaming for help. Their shoulders are hunched under the weight of a bad week. They think that if they show enough pain, the world will eventually pause and offer them a hand. Listen closely. The world does not have a hand for you. It has a foot, and it's looking for a neck to step on. When you look desperate, you aren't asking for help. You are advertising your vulnerability. You are telling every predator in your circle that the gate is open and the guard is asleep. To survive the collapse, you have to master the first protocol of the sovereign mask. Rule 1. The informational blackout. In the world of power, information is the only currency that matters. When a crisis hits, your first instinct is to talk. You want to explain your side. You want people to understand why it wasn't your fault. Kill that instinct. The moment you are hit by a loss, you must go completely dark. No status updates, no cryptic quotes, no calls to check in with people who are just waiting for the gossip. You must become a ghost. Most men do the opposite. When they get hit, they start leaking data. They post cryptic quotes on social media. They call their friends to vent. They walk into the office with a clouded expression, hoping someone will ask, "Are you okay?" That question is a trap. The moment you answer it, you are dead. If you tell them you're struggling, you have given them the exact coordinates of your weakness. You have told them where to strike if they ever want to move you out of the way. The informational blackout means that no matter how hard you are bleeding internally, the data you feed the world remains unchanged. If your bank account is at 0, you walk into that coffee shop with the same posture you had when it was at 10,000. If your relationship ended an hour ago, you show up to the gym and hit your sets with the same cold focus as yesterday. You do not talk about it. You do not hint at it. You deny the world the satisfaction of knowing they have a lead on you. By the time they realize you are in trouble, you should already be halfway through the solution. Control the flow of information, and you control the perception of your power. But holding your tongue is only half the battle. You have to handle the pressure that builds up when the world starts testing your frame. This leads us to a skill so rare it borders on the supernatural. Rule 2. Tactical indifference. This is the ability to look at a catastrophe and treat it like a minor inconvenience. Imagine you're at a dinner and you get a text that your biggest client just walked away. A weak man's phone might as well be a taser. His breath hitches. He looks down. He loses his place in the conversation. Everyone at that table just saw him get hit. Even if they don't know the details, they know he is compromised. Tactical indifference is the art of the shrug. It's the ability to receive a death blow to your ego and not even blink. When the woman you love tells you she's done, you don't argue. You don't ask why. You don't try to win her back with logic. You look at her with the same casual interest you'd give a stranger asking for directions, and you say, "I understand." Then you go back to what you were doing. This isn't about being a robot. It's about being a king. It's about signaling that your internal peace is not for sale. When you show the world that their chaos cannot move your needle, they lose their power over you. They start to wonder if you're actually losing at all. They start to doubt their own eyes. If you can master these first 2 rules, shutting down the information leak and maintaining a cold indifference to disaster, you have already outpaced 99% of the men on this planet. You have stopped the bleeding. But stopping the bleed is just survival. The next 2 rules are about the counterattack. If you leave now, you'll know how to hide, but you'll never know how to strike back from the shadows. Stay focused. The mask is about to get much heavier. You have the silence. You have the mask. But now, you need the edge. Most men think that if they can just hide their pain, they've won. They haven't. Hiding is just waiting. If you want to dominate the people who are watching you fall, you have to move from passive defense to psychological warfare. This is where we cross the line from just not looking desperate to becoming a shadow that haunts the people who crossed you. This leads us into the 3rd rule, the rule of the selective void. In your daily life, when you are hit by a loss, people expect you to be busy fixing it. They expect you to be scrambling. If you lost your job, they expect to see you on LinkedIn every hour. If your woman left, they expect to see you posting gym shots to prove you're moving on. This is a mistake. It's a loud, vibrating signal of effort. And effort, in this context, is just a dressed-up version of desperation. The selective void is about becoming a black hole. When the world expects you to be fighting for your life, you appear completely, unnervingly still. You stop the hustle porn. You stop the revenge body posts. You stop trying to prove you are okay. You become a mystery. You see, when you try to prove you're doing well, you are actually asking for validation. You're saying, "Look at me. Please believe I'm not hurting." The Machiavellian man doesn't ask for belief. He leaves a void where his desperation should be, and he lets the other person's imagination fill it with fear. Think about the person who walked away from you. They expect you to be the one who lost. They are waiting for you to reach out, to fail, or to show up looking haggard. When you offer